In this video, let's take a look at how to bring a SketchUp model inside of Unity. Now, the way that SketchUp works is, as you know, there are two sides of a surface. You have the white side and the blue side. Usually what happens is Unity does not understand the blue side to be actual geometry, so it doesn't really show that geometry inside of Unity. So you need to make sure that those things are looked at before you bring in your model. Now, in this case, I have a few surfaces that are blue, and I'm just going to leave it just to see what happens when I take this model into Unity. So when you prepare your model in order to bring it to Unity, one thing that you want to do is make sure that just zoom extents and see if you have any clutter in your model, because you don't want to have any clutter when you bring it into Unity. It makes it hard to move and navigate around. Next thing, you need to save your file, save as, and save it as an older file type like 2013, and then I'm gonna say house. I'm gonna say I have a house here. I'm just gonna overwrite over there, and now I can bring this file into Unity. So I'm gonna go into Unity, and then I'm gonna go file. I'm gonna say asset, because it's an asset that we're bringing in, and I'm gonna import new asset, and the house that we have is this one. I'm gonna say import. I already have an older house. I'm just gonna delete that one. That was the one that I brought in previously. So I have this house that I just brought in. All we need to do is drag and drop it onto the surface, and you have your house in here. Now when you go inside of here, you see that you don't see the roof, just because that's what Unity does. If you remember, in the SketchUp file, that was blue, and that's why Unity does not recognize the blue surface. On the outside it does, it's a surface, but in the inside it does not. So let's see, we can go inside and see what it looks like. So I'm gonna hit play, and I can just move around, and as you can see, it's just, there's no surface here. I can just move around. But another thing that happens is you can go through walls, and it doesn't really, Unity doesn't understand these to be solids. So we need to do one more thing in order for this to appear as a solid. So I'm going to select the house, and I'm going to go into its inspector, and I'm going to say add component. I'm going to add what is called a mesh collider. All you need to do is just type in mesh, and that's the one that shows up first, and that's it. You add the mesh collider, and now you won't go through the walls. So if I move here, as you can see, I can't move through the walls. It's solid. So that's how you create your how you bring in your SketchUp model into Unity, and add a mesh collider in order for us to just see how it looks like and move around it. So in the next video, let's take a look at lights.